Dr. David Lewandowski discusses the differences between men and women regarding physical intimacy.
That's a big part of any relationship, because if you're not having it, there is definitely something wrong. A lot of it has to do with the man not understanding or suppressing like what he really feels, in that, you know, just by him expressing himself as being a man and not being ashamed of that and his desires and everything, women will be okay with that. But it's just so much in society today where that it's been pushed with women's liberation that to lift women up, you have to make masculine energy seem evil or bad. We got a disconnect there, and men are not, they're not embracing their masculinity, and they're not embracing the dark side that comes with that either. And if they don't express it, if they don't express their sexual desires and everything, then that gets turned into something very, very bad. You know, that's where you get molestation, where you get rapes and things like that, because he's not using that dark energy to turn and turning it around and controlling the direction of it. Then he'll just start complaining, or if he has to ask his wife or girlfriend to have sexual relations, that really just turns her off to no end. So he has to make it to where she can just naturally express what her desires are in her. And she probably enjoys sex just as much or even more than he does. And he just has to set up an environment so she can express that. And one of the things is that she can't be in her masculine energy. Like if she works and say she's a manager or whatever, out in the workplace, it's dominated by masculine energy. It's about scheduling, keeping appointments, meetings. It's about confrontation. It's about competitiveness. This is a lot of masculine energy, and a woman needs to like let that go when she comes home. The last thing she needs to do is make decisions on like what she wants to eat and things like that. And if he doesn't understand that he's going to activate her sympathetic fight or flight part of her nerve system by not being a man, then she's not going to want to have sex with him. The way to turn it around is to activate the parasympathetic or rest and digest part of the nerve system. And that means taking care of her when she comes home. It's like put her in a warm bath, give her, you know, neck rub, massage, surprise her, tell her the kids are taken care of. We're going to go here and try this new restaurant. Wear that little black dress I bought you that you look so great in, and be ready by 8, and we're going to go and have fun. That way, like, she doesn't have to plan anything. She doesn't have to be in her masculine energy. And if she's in her masculine energy, she's not going to be in the mood. So you want to do things that turn on her parasympathetic. She just needs to relax and not have to be in masculine energy. And what is that? That's planning and scheduling and direction and confrontation and being decisive. And let her get into her feminine energy, which is she does things by cooperation, negotiation, and through feeling. And she can let her hair down and everything. She doesn't have to decide or think about those things. She can just enjoy herself. Yeah, because a woman, even if she feels in the mood, they're not going to initiate it, usually. Or if they do, it's going to be so overt that it's not direct, and a guy totally misses the signals. Totally. And she won't get it, you know. She'll even complain to her girlfriends, I did this and this and this, and you know, you think that you're being so direct about it and everything, and unless you just come out and say it directly, a lot of guys aren't going to get it unless they understand like the way that a woman communicates, and it's going to be more indirect.
For more information, visit universallyaligned.net.